Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Chill English podcast. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake. It's really great to have you here with us today.
Thank you for spending a little part of your day with us. Maybe you are relaxing at home, maybe you are commuting to work, or maybe you are studying English right now.
Or maybe you are walking somewhere while listening. That's one of my favorite ways to listen to podcasts.
Mine too. It feels like someone is walking beside you and having a conversation with you.
Exactly. And today, we have a topic that many people think about at different moments in their life.
Yes, today's topic is something very personal and very meaningful.
But before we start the main conversation, we want to ask you something.
Yes, we have a question for you, our listeners.
Take a moment and really think about it.
What kind of person do you truly want to become?
Not what other people expect you to be,
Not what society tells you to become.
but the person you personally want to grow into.
Maybe you want to become more confident.
Maybe you want to become more disciplined in your daily habits.
Maybe you want to become someone who learns something new every day.
Or maybe you want to become calmer, happier, and more balanced in life.
Everyone has a different vision for their future self.
And that's completely normal.
Personal growth is not the same for everyone.
Exactly, because every person has different dreams, different strengths, and different experiences.
So pause the video and write your answer right now in the comments.
Yes, it'll also inspire others.
Now, today's episode connects directly to your life.
The title of today's episode is How to Become the Best Version of Yourself.
This phrase is very popular today.
Yes, we hear it in books, videos, podcasts, and conversations.
But sometimes people misunderstand what it really means.
Some people think becoming the best version of yourself means becoming perfect,
But that idea can actually create pressure.
because perfection is impossible.
No one is perfect.
And trying to be perfect can make people feel frustrated or tired.
Instead, becoming the best version of yourself means growing step by step,
Improving little by little,
learning from your experiences,
learning from your mistakes.
and becoming more aligned with the person you truly want to be.
Exactly. It's about progress, not perfection.
I really like that phrase. Me too, because progress can happen in very small ways,
Many people imagine personal growth as something dramatic,
like changing your entire life in 1 week,
but real growth usually happens quietly.
through small habits,
Small decisions.
small moments of learning.
Over time, those small things start to add up.
Think about learning English, for example.
When someone starts learning a new language, they often know only a few words.
Maybe simple greetings.
Words like hello or thank you,
At the beginning, the progress can feel slow.
sometimes very slow.
But if someone learns just a few words every day
Practices listening regularly,
and tries to speak a little whenever possible,
something interesting begins to happen.
those small pieces of knowledge connect together.
Vocabulary grows,
Understanding improves.
and conversations slowly become easier.
One day, the learner suddenly realizes something surprising.
They can actually communicate.
The transformation did not happen overnight.
It happened through consistent effort over time.
Personal growth works in a very similar way.
The best version of yourself is not created in a single day.
It is built through daily choices
Through patience with yourself.
and through the willingness to keep learning.
Another very important part of this process is self-awareness.
Yes, that word is extremely important.
Self-awareness means understanding yourself more clearly,
Understanding your strengths,
understanding your weaknesses,
understanding what motivates you.
and understanding what drains your energy.
When people become more self-aware, they start making better decisions about their life.
Because they understand themselves better,
For example, some people are very productive early in the morning.
while others do their best work late at night.
Some people feel energized after spending time with others.
And some people recharge their energy by spending quiet time alone.
There is no single formula that works for everyone.
Exactly. Becoming the best version of yourself is not about copying someone else's lifestyle.
It's about discovering what works for you and slowly building habits around that discovery. So, Jake, when people hear the idea of becoming the best version of themselves, many of them feel excited at first.
Yes, but sometimes that excitement quickly turns into pressure.
Exactly. People start thinking they need to change everything about their life immediately.
Which is usually not realistic.
Not at all. Real growth is usually much slower and much more gradual.
I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to improve too many things at the same time.
That's very common.
Someone might say, starting tomorrow, I will wake up early, exercise every day, read one book per week, learn a new skill, and completely change my diet.
That sounds very ambitious.
It does, and sometimes that motivation lasts for a few days.
But then reality appears.
Exactly. Life gets busy. Energy becomes lower.
And suddenly the plan feels overwhelming.
When that happens, people often feel disappointed in themselves.
They might think something like, maybe I'm just not disciplined enough.
But the real problem is not discipline.
The real problem is trying to change too much too quickly.
That's why many experts talk about the power of small habits.
Small habits can feel almost too simple.
Yes, sometimes people underestimate them.
But small habits are powerful because they're easier to repeat every day.
And repetition is what creates change over time.
Let's imagine someone wants to read more books.
A big goal might be reading 50 books in a year.
That can sound intimidating for someone who doesn't read often.
But what if the goal was just reading 5 pages a day?
5 pages sounds very manageable.
Almost anyone can find time for 5 pages.
And after a few weeks, something interesting happens.
The habit becomes natural.
Reading no longer feels like a big task.
It becomes part of the daily routine.
Over months, those 5 pages turn into many completed books.
That's the magic of consistency.
Consistency may look small in the beginning.
But over time, it creates powerful results.
The same idea applies to many areas of life.
Health, learning, productivity, even confidence.
Confidence is actually a very interesting example.
Why do you say that?
Because many people think confidence is something you either have or you don't.
Like a personality trait.
Exactly. But in reality, confidence often grows through action.
That's a great point.
When someone tries something new, they might feel nervous at first.
Very normal.
But each time they try again, the fear becomes a little smaller.
And the experience becomes a little easier.
Slowly, the person starts thinking, maybe I can do this.
That thought is the beginning of confidence.
Confidence grows when people prove to themselves that they can handle challenges.
Not perfectly, but successfully enough to keep going.
Another important idea is focusing on progress instead of comparison.
Comparison can easily damage motivation.
Especially today, when people see other lives on social media every day.
Yes, social media often shows the highlight moments of people's lives.
Promotions, travel photos, achievements, exciting announcements.
But rarely the difficult days.
Rarely the mistakes or the struggles.
When someone compares their everyday life to someone else's highlight moments, it can create unrealistic expectations.
Exactly.
Someone might think, everyone else is doing better than me.
Even though that may not be true at all.
A healthier way to measure growth is comparing yourself to your past self.
I love that idea.
Ask questions like, what have I learned in the past year?
What habits have improved in my life?
What challenges have I overcome?
When people ask those questions, they often realize they have grown more than they thought.
Growth is sometimes quiet.
Yes, it happens slowly and gradually.
Like learning a language.
Exactly. When you learn English, you may not notice progress every day.
But after several months, you suddenly realize you understand much more.
You can follow conversations more easily.
You can express your thoughts more clearly.
That progress was happening the entire time, even when it felt slow.
Another powerful tool for becoming the best version of yourself is reflection.
Reflection means taking time to think about your experiences.
Instead of just moving from one busy day to another.
Some people like writing in a journal.
Others prefer quiet thinking during a walk.
Reflection helps people understand what is working in their life.
And what might need adjustment.
For example, someone might realize that certain habits give them more energy.
Like exercise, reading, or learning something new.
And they might also notice habits that drain their energy,
Like spending too much time on their phone.
or staying up too late every night.
Becoming aware of these patterns helps people make better choices.
And better choices slowly shape a better life.
I also think curiosity plays an important role in personal growth.
That's an interesting idea.
When people stay curious, they remain open to learning.
Instead of thinking they already know everything.
Curiosity encourages exploration,
Trying new ideas, learning new skills.
meeting different people, and seeing the world from different perspectives.
All of those experiences help shape the person we become.
And they gradually move us closer to the version of ourselves we want to be.
The process is not always fast,
And it's definitely not always easy.
but step by step, those small changes begin to shape something meaningful in a person's life. Which naturally brings us to something many people struggle with when they are trying to grow and improve themselves.
Yes, and that is patience.
Patience can be surprisingly difficult.
Especially in a world where many things happen instantly.
People are used to fast results.
Fast internet, fast communication, fast answers.
But personal growth doesn't work that way.
Not at all.
Becoming the best version of yourself is more like a long journey.
A journey with many small steps.
Some days those steps feel easy.
And some days they feel challenging.
But the important thing is continuing the journey.
Exactly, because progress often appears slowly.
Sometimes so slowly that we don't notice it at first.
I like to compare it to planting a seed.
That's a beautiful example.
When you plant a seed in the soil, you don't see a tree the next day.
Of course not.
At first, it may look like nothing is happening.
But under the soil, something important is already beginning.
The seed is developing roots.
And those roots are preparing the plant to grow stronger later.
Personal growth works in a similar way.
Many important changes happen internally before we see visible results.
For example, someone might start improving their mindset.
They begin thinking more positively.
They start believing more in their abilities.
Those changes might not be visible to other people immediately.
But inside, something powerful is developing.
Another challenge people face during personal growth is doubt.
Doubt can appear very quietly.
Sometimes it sounds like a small voice in the mind.
A voice saying things like, maybe I'm not capable enough.
Or maybe I'm too late to improve.
Many people experience thoughts like that.
The key is not to believe every negative thought that appears.
Exactly. Thoughts are not always facts.
Sometimes our mind is simply reacting to fear or uncertainty.
And fear often appears when we try something new.
That's completely normal.
Growth usually requires stepping outside our comfort zone.
Trying things we have never done before.
Speaking up in a new language.
Starting a new habit.
Or learning a skill that feels difficult in the beginning.
Those moments can feel uncomfortable, but they are also the moments where growth happens.
Another helpful mindset is focusing on direction instead of speed.
That's a powerful idea. Sometimes people worry that they are moving too slowly.
But moving slowly in the right direction is still progress.
Exactly.
Imagine two people walking on different roads.
One person is moving very fast, but without a clear direction.
The other person is moving slowly but with purpose.
Over time, the person with direction will move closer to their goal.
That's why clarity is important.
Knowing what kind of person you want to become.
Even if that vision is simple.
Maybe someone wants to become a lifelong learner.
Someone who keeps improving their knowledge.
Maybe someone wants to become more disciplined.
Or someone who helps and supports others.
Those ideas guide daily decisions.
Small choices begin to reflect that vision.
Reading instead of scrolling endlessly.
Practicing a skill instead of postponing it.
Speaking kindly instead of reacting with frustration.
Each small choice shapes our character.
And over time, character shapes our life.
Something else that helps many people grow is surrounding themselves with positive influences.
Yes, the people and information around us affect our mindset.
Supportive friends can encourage growth.
Inspiring books can introduce new ideas.
Meaningful conversations can change the way we see the world.
Even podcasts like this can be part of someone's learning journey.
Each small choice shapes our character.
And over time, character shapes our life.
Something else that helps many people grow is surrounding themselves with positive influences.
Yes, the people and information around us affect our mindset.
Supportive friends can encourage growth.
Inspiring books can introduce new ideas.
Meaningful conversations can change the way we see the world.
Even podcasts like this can be part of someone's learning journey.
Listening, reflecting, and practicing new ideas gradually shapes our thinking,
And as our thinking changes, our actions begin to change too.
which slowly brings us closer to becoming the person we want to be.
So if you are listening right now and thinking about your own journey,
Remember that growth takes time.
small steps matter.
Consistency matters.
And believing in your ability to improve matters too.
You don't need to have everything figured out today.
You just need to keep moving forward.
Learning, adjusting, and growing along the way.
Before we finish today's episode, we'd love to return to the question we asked at the beginning.
What kind of person do you truly want to become?
If you haven't written your answer yet, take a moment and share it in the comments.
Your answer might inspire someone else who is also thinking about their path.
And remember, becoming the best version of yourself is not about competing with others.
It's about improving compared to who you were yesterday.
Also, don't forget that the most important thing is to be happy every day, no matter what you are struggling with right now. Take a moment to breathe, let go of the stress, and remind yourself that things will get better. Don't give up. Try again, work hard, and if you fail, start again and keep going.
Sometimes we forget how powerful we really are. We have the ability to grow, to change, and to create the life we want. We can work toward our goals and become the people we dream of becoming. We are free, we are alive, and that alone is an incredible gift.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
We really appreciate every listener who joins these conversations.
We hope this episode gave you some motivation and some calm thoughts about personal growth.
And we hope it encourages you to continue working toward the person you want to become.
Take care, everyone.
Keep learning, keep growing.
And we'll talk again in the next episode of the Chill English Podcast.
Goodbye, friends.